Hi, I'm Carol, and I'm going to talk about the book Persuasion, created by Jane Austen, who is a famous English author, and Persuasion was her last book, published after she died in 1870s. The main character is Anne Elliot, who is smart and kind, but she's sometimes insecure about herself. Then there's the Captain Frederick Wentworth, who is a brave and successful naval officer. Other characters are Anne's father, Sir Walter Elliot, and her sister Elizabeth. The story takes place in England in the early 1800s. Most of it happens at Kellynch Hall, which is Anne's family home in the countryside, and in Bath, that is a busy town full of social events. The story begins with Anne, who is 27 years old, and years ago she was persuaded to break off her engagement with Captain Wentworth because in that moment he was poor and he didn't have status. But now Anne is still single and her family is having um, financial problems, and Wentworth comes back into Anne's life, but this time he's rich and successful. Anne and Wentworth meet again at a social event, and even though the years have passed since they last saw each other, it's clear that they still have feelings for the other. But some misunderstandings make it hard for them to reconnect again. Even so, Wentworth puts his pride aside and writes a letter to Anne to confess his love for her. I really enjoyed reading Persuasion. Anne is such a great character. She's strong, and her story shows how important it is to stay true to ourselves. And the book is not just a love story. I think it's also about growing, like as a person and making things right when you can. And that's all.